How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Falcon's Media Corner back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it's going to be on Warfare. Now this is a 2025 war movie, and this is directed by Garland, and in which he's the co-director of this movie. And this is also directed by a war veteran named Mendoza. In this movie, this is basically about a surveillance mission that goes wrong for a platoon of American Navy SEALs soldiers in insurgent territory in Iraq. So that's pretty much the story of Warfare. Now, as I mentioned before, this is directed by Garland, who is one of my favorite directors working today. I really enjoy pretty much all of his films, from Ex Machina to Annihilation to Men, and in his last film, Civil War. His first two movies, which are sci-fi movies, both Ex Machina, Annihilation, I really enjoyed the hell out of those movies. I thought those movies were just beautifully amazing. As for Men, most people consider that one being his weakest, but I still think it is a great movie, even though I would have to say it is my least favorite when it comes to him, when it comes to Garland as a director. As for his last film, which was Civil War, which came out last year, I really enjoyed that movie, and I enjoyed that one a little bit more than Men. And I was really curious. I was really intrigued to see what he was going to do for a new, different type of war film he's making, because Civil War is much more of a dystopian war action movie, while this one is a straightforward war movie. And this is also being co-directed by a war veteran named Mendoza, which he's able to represent his own experiences of what he went through with the war in Iraq in 2006. And it is safe to say that after I did check out this movie just the next day, which came out in my area, I went to see this after I saw Sinners the next day. And like I said, after seeing this whole movie here, it is safe to say this is definitely Garland's best film that he's crafted as a director here, because I had a really great time with Warfare. The direction by both Mendoza and Garland was truly stellar here, from showcasing the depiction of the Iraq War, and which made the experience for me so memorable throughout its overall generous runtime, which is basically it's an hour and 35 minutes. And in which they also do a really good job for the overall look at the movie, from the overall setting that we see from where the film is set. And they also do a really great job of representing some of the disturbing imagery that goes on within the movie, when we see some of the soldiers that find themselves getting injured or killed once the mission goes wrong, which those moments were so intense, and yeah, they are skin-crawling for some of the imagery that would definitely probably disturb some viewers as they watch this movie. And while the first act of the movie does tend to be a bit slow once we see the soldiers getting set up for the mission, it definitely pays off pretty well once we get into the actual mission itself, when it goes terribly wrong from there. And the actors all around here were all great for their performances here, although I couldn't remember much about the actual people's names of who were involved with the Iraq War themselves. But all in all, Warfare, this is definitely one of Garland's best that he's done as a filmmaker here. And this is definitely one of the best war films I've seen for this decade. And if you're a fan of these types of war movies, I definitely recommend this one in the slightest. I'm going to give Warfare 4.5 out of 5. All in all, I had a really great time here with this new war flick, and this is definitely one of the best to come out for this decade so far. And this is definitely one of my favorites to come out for this year as well, alongside two other favorites I love from this year so far, like Companion and Sinners, which is by far my favorite for this year so far. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my AK After I Saw review on Warfare, and I'd like to know what you guys think of this movie, if you've already seen this movie or if you just recently checked this one out. And as always, this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.